Hello, I'm been there, done that, and now I've been here and done this. We're outside by a lake, and so if I'm squinting, I've got the sun right in my eyes, and the sounds you can hear in the background are probably people skating on very thin ice. So if you hear a splash, never mind. We're not jumping in. Um, Actually, Alex prevailed on me to make a tape. So I guess we're making a tape. And I kind of liked some of the tapes on there, um, especially Una Ilsa. Did I get that right, Anna? Um, and oddly enough, Amy Gravino, because she was doing a rant, and I thought to myself, why don't I do a rant? Um, Being that some things have happened in the past couple of weeks that are really disturbing. This kid Odgren, who is alleged to have killed a classmate who was bullying him. Um, you know, murder is a crime, and it ought to be punished. But having said that, I think I can see where he was coming from, knowing what kids do. Um, Welcome the Rain on this board had a good point. You know, you get down there as a parent, and they say, we have a zero tolerance policy. This is after your kid reacts to years and years of teasing and finally pops somebody in the mouth, which they probably had coming. And then they say, we have a zero tolerance policy for this. And I think to myself, as Walk in the Rain said, if you have a zero tolerance policy for this, then why in the hell isn't the other kid down here too? I don't know, just my musing. The whole subject of autism is beginning to intrigue me. You're seeing me when I've had my medication. I've got about another 2 hours, and then who knows what happens. But I wonder, with all of this cure autism now, and I think to myself, why? What's the cure? And besides, as far as I know, we don't know enough about the brain to know whether it's something that ought to be cured. We know how to drug people out of their minds, but that doesn't cure anything. I'm going to put my gloves on. It's getting cold. And I was thinking, you got to be careful what you cure, because you might cure something that, like, you cure somebody who's autistic, magic bullet or something. And all of a sudden, they lose all their creativity and everything. I'm not saying that some people wouldn't have a better time if they didn't have autism. But that leads to some odd things. Suppose all of a sudden we found a gene, you know, and it says this gene is responsible for autism, and it showed up on an amniocentesis, and you can bet there'd be some doctor who'd say, you know, we can fix that. Oh? How? Well, just have an abortion and you won't have an autistic kid. Alex Plank was telling me a story the other day about somebody who killed her 5-year-old, a doctor, you know, who killed her 5-year-old because the kid had autism. And I'm thinking, oh, geez, what a waste. Aside from the fact that I'm thinking they probably that's probably a first degree murder. So get the needle ready. I'm gonna wait till that car passes. Anyhow, when I rant, I don't rant. I don't yell and scream and jump up and down. But I think you gotta be awfully careful with this let's cure autism. As a parent, as somebody who's had it myself, somebody who probably has ADD, I think, you know, we don't know a hell of a lot about the brain. So we should probably just leave it alone. Well, that introduces me, I suppose. So there's the first video. I'll probably do some more ranting. But at this point, I think I'm through.